this working? Hope so. I don't even know where to start. So, on the plus side, there is going to be sample giveaway. Yeah. Plus side, sample giveaway. Welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings. My name is Brian. How are you? Don't ask me that question right now. It is not gonna have a good answer at the moment. And I have to actively keep myself from being in a bad place in my mind. It's one of those. It's one of those. But I hope it is well for everyone else. It was a beautiful day today. So that's nice. Make sure everything's running up and going and up. There, I think that's right. Dry week begins tomorrow at 4 o'clock for me. You don't have to do that. Just keep that in mind. Slapshot, hello. Welcome. Welcome. I hope you're ready for alcohol, because I am. And I have to mentally not lose my shit today. I keep telling myself it was a beautiful day, and it was. And I kind of keep telling myself that because a lot of other shit's going on in my life right now that is not pleasant. I don't like dealing with it. Mr. Great Shot, cheers. Schwelcome. Uncle Nate drinks whiskey. Cheers. Hello. Schwelcome. However, it's Friday. It's freaking Friday. It's the beginning of the weekend. I need a drink. You need a drink. We need a drink. Many drinks. Few. Slap shot. Yes. Slap shot. Did I say slip shot earlier? I have no idea. My brain is just not. Candy. Really? Random dog in the courtyard? So, for those who are not paying attention, which is me all the time, sample giveaway tonight. 3 Irene Tam picks, since she was on the stream on Wednesday. That went very well. That was ridiculous. Went for 2 hours instead of the usual 1. And got a whole bunch of subscribers that night. That was cool. Top Dog, welcome, hello. I had as many glasses of whiskey. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the samples. $5, 1 entry. You know the drill. If you've been in the WhiskeyTube place long enough, you know. It is her... And here's the big thing. This is the kicker. Who's distracted tonight? Not me. I got them ready. That's because I was on hold for 2 hours today. Anyhow. We have the Fighting 69th. Just my little... It's probably not going to focus. You get the idea. Hey, there we go. Fighting 69th, 40%. I don't have these in order. Of course, I have to order things. Be orderly. Clonakilty. That's her Queen's Jam. That's at 57%. These are all big, heavy, punch in the face kind of drinks. So her, well, not her Four Roses pick. She doesn't have a Four Roses pick. This is my pick. I'm adding this as a little bonus since I only have 3 of her bottles open. I think I had more, but they are unopened, not videoed. This is my I haven't dealt with it shit over here. And there's more down below, maybe in the back here. So, anyhow, this is my Four Roses limited edition 2021 sample for this. And the last one is her 3-chord, 57.5%. Delicious. Butterscotch sundae. It's exactly what it tastes like. It is glorious. And I feel a bit of pain giving the 3-chord one away. I think I have another bottle. Doesn't mean it's going to be mine. But I really like that one. This is the second bottle. The 3-chord, second bottle I had. First one's gone. It was a great shot. I'm glad you had a good time. Stacey H, hello. Welcome. I'm sorry, I was waxing on there. Waxing, waning? Whatever. Welcome to one and all. Oh, and please, if you do donate for the raffle giveaway, make sure you at KillCo Whiskey Musings. Tell me how many entries, unless it's the rabbit. I won't see anything happen. I don't know what's happening. You know, I got my phone in front of me, but that doesn't mean it's going to do anything if anyone donates. With all that aside, please let me know what is in your glass this evening. And once again, for those who are just driving, thumbs up, like button and all that. You're already subscribed. How do I know that? You can chat in the stream. If you can't chat, you haven't subscribed. And all you have to do is hit the subscribe button. If you want to chat. If you don't, well, don't worry about it. If you want to lurk and you don't want to subscribe, that's okay too. We're all here just to hang out and enjoy each other's company and not lose our freaking minds today. I'm so close though. It's a good thing I took a walk. I'm going to attempt to do that more often. More importantly, when I'm strung out like I am today, I can feel it. I can feel it. Oh, and it's my neck and everything. Put me down for 2 on the PayPal. Mr. Great Shot. Got it. That's 2. Now I know who's going to win at the moment. Put you in for 2. Blah, blah, blah. What the? Yeah. 2. Done. Thank you, Mr. Great Shot. Appreciate that. So far, you're in the running. Ooh. That's the good thing about being a small-time streamer like me. There are not a lot of people who will enter. And keep in mind, like if you know friends who haven't subscribed and, you know, I'm doing things. Things are in the process. Bottle giveaways are a thing soon, eventually, when I get around to it. Not this week. Not next week, especially, as I was about to say. And I don't remember if I did. Starting tomorrow at 4 p.m. is Dry Week for Whiskey Tribe. And I also participate. So you will not see me officially for Sunday, Wednesday, Friday. I may do gaming streams randomly at any point in time during the next week. But as far as whiskey streams and drinking alcohol in general, hiatus. That is for my own benefit as well as, well, just mine, really. Stopping doing content on the channel is not a great way to grow it. And there might be other videos. I don't know. Right now my head's not in a place to think or plan anything. Cooper's Craft. Nice. Glendula single cask. Madeira cask finish. Oh my gosh. Lovely. I'm so thirsty. What to start with? I had some... Oh wait, that's right. Oh, I forgot I was going to do that. And this is one of those it pains me moments. So if you've been around... I'm not going to finish this at any rate, but as you can see, my Andalusia bottle is getting down to the sad place. And though I'm not going to finish it off tonight, in theory, I'm at that point, folks, where it's just like, I'm going to drink and forget everything. I don't want to be there. That's not a happy place for me. I have been there enough times in my life. Where the hell is it? This is how organized I am. Which is not at all. Uncle Nate's... Wait. Uncle Nate's Whiskey? You're saying hello. I'm like, whoa, what? The Brewbaker Maker. There we go. There's a new name. Welcome. Lovely to see you, as always. There's so few people I've met in person. Actually, that's not true. There's a fair amount of people who watch this channel who I've met in person now. I guess that's what happens when you say at the end of every single video and stream, I will see you out there, because that's the idea. If I can get myself out there, which is not always a guarantee. Although I will be traveling more this year at some point, so stick around. This is painful. Where the hell? I don't know where it is. If you're wondering... With this light right in my face, it's hard to see anything off from here. So there's here, which is all bright, and then all darkness. The darkness. I'm looking to finish this bottle, is what I was saying. If you're wondering what a bottle chug is the cost, I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's been a while. 1, I don't do bottle chugs. Why? Because I say please drink responsibly, although I'm going to change that at some point. It might just be please take care of yourself. That's really what I mean. I don't want to sound like, please drink responsibly. It sounds like me telling you how to live your life. It's like, if you want to drink too much and feel like shit the next day, it's up to you. So I say, please take care of yourself. Because drinking too much and feeling like shit is not fun. It really isn't. It might be fun in the moment, but I've done it enough times to know better. And with my mental problems, it really... yeah, I got history, we'll say. Be glad you didn't know me 10 years ago. Or 15 years ago, even. My college years were real... Whew. I'm very lucky I'm here, is what I'm saying. Because there were times where I did things that would normally have been not good. Ugh. There we go. That's a full 2-ounce pour of my Andalusia. I'll be getting another bottle of that, or 2. I really like it. I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully in May. I've said it. I've said a lot of things numerous times, but I have to repeat myself because I will forget. I will be going to the Wizard Academy, officially, at the beginning of May, to become an actual a whiskey sommelier. So people will look at me and I have a medallion and I'll have to be like, I still don't know what I'm talking about. But we'll see. Let's see here. What's going on? I polished off my regular Andalusia. Time to restock for sure. Looking for 2 this time. Yeah. I might pick up another one of their bottles though. I also don't want to buy more bottles. As I mentioned, I have a lot, and I cannot possibly drink it all. There are years worth of whiskey in this vicinity. And the funny thing is, there are plenty of other WhiskeyTube people who have what I can only classify as obscene amounts of whiskey. Obscene. Like, they do bottle giveaways all the time because they have a whole box full of it, you know. I'm not there yet. I don't want to be there. That's stressful to me. But anyway, starting off with some Andalusia. I don't expect to finish this within the hour, but if I do, I have an idea what I'll pour next. So cheers to everyone. Thank you for being here. And again, if you... Oh, that's so good. If you are going to donate to the channel for this giveaway, it's right there. Please let me know by @KillCo Whiskey Musings in chat. Let me know how many you're in for. I will verify on my phone, or the rabbit will pop up to give me an idea of what's going on. And if you just want to donate, please tell me that too. If you're just saying just donation or cheers or something, so I can, yep. So I can, wait a minute. Hold on, I just saw something. Brubaker. Was that for 2 on the raffle, or are you just doing that for fun? Biking Bourbon, hello, welcome. I don't know why the screen seems... Oh, the screen is darker. It's being weird today. This other screen I use to keep track of everything oftentimes will just go weird and be much darker than it needs to be, so that is why I'm having trouble reading chat. Brubaker Maker, where are you? It's Friday, y'all. I saw that. But let me know if those 2 count towards the raffle. I can't tell. Unless you tell me. And you can say they aren't, and that makes my life a little easier. But if you would like to try any of these samples, that's the only way you're going to get them from me. Thus far. There is... I'll tell you a secret. Here's a secret. I'll tell you a secret is... Unofficially, I hope to get more Irene Tan bottles for myself and for others. Wink. Just for fun. Thank you, Brubaker. Brubaker Maker. You are awesome. You know that. I've met you in person. And I will forever think of balls when I think about you. Bourbon balls, that is. It's a funny little thought I just had about that. Wow. Oh yeah. Every time. I'm in a sour mood. Because even this whiskey doesn't taste as good. It tastes fucking good, but mindset can affect your whiskey. And mine is not the best. Why, you ask? Well, I'll tell you. Oh, it doesn't matter. Being on hold for 2 hours sucks. Being keenly aware of a certain very expensive bill, a medical bill that you didn't expect to have, sucks. Getting another bill on the same day you are on hold for 2 hours also sucks. So that's where I'm at right now. Well, it's also why we're doing a giveaway, because I need to raise some funds. But there will be bottle giveaways eventually as well. And I hope to make billions of dollars. No, it's not true. I hope to make enough. Although I do know there's never going to be enough. Not with the cost of gas. Let's not think about that. It does put a little damper at things, though. That's another horrible thought. Oh man, I'm on a roll. Hand delivery is going to be a little more difficult. Only a little. That's okay. This too shall pass and all that. Sorry, why am I yawning? Oh yeah, I was up at 7 a.m. That would do it. And I haven't had any dinner or lunch. I'm a professional. Oh yeah. Still good. Irene Tan's sample pack. I have them in the wrong order again. And 2 of these are Irish whiskeys. And then 3 quart, I'm assuming, is a bourbon. I don't really know. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, blended bourbon whiskey. Blended. Whatever that means. Ugh. What is everyone doing with their weekend? That's my curiosity at the moment. I know today, in my little world, it was a glorious weather. I had the window open. Haven't done that in quite a while. It was 60-something odd degrees Fahrenheit. It's glorious. And if it weren't for all the other BS going on in my life right now, it would have been great. Oh, I did post a lot of stuff on Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, and then you don't want to see pictures of food, and that's kind of it, really. Come to think about it. Although I did do stories about my little outdoor adventures. It was lovely. Lovely weather. I kind of want to rewind the day and start over without all the bullshit. We'll see. And as you can see, the top tipper of this week is no data. Oh, I don't know if that's happened before. Probably. Probably when I first started. But that's only because the rabbit hasn't been triggered. He pops up when people donate through the whatever the hell you call it link. And unfortunately through that, there's a cut taken out. Only a small cut, but still. That's what I get. I have to pay the rabbit to show up. It's a little weird. Ouch. Oh, you know what else I can talk about? My food pics always make you hungry. Slapshot? Good. Because my whole idea is to not be hungry when I am taking those pictures. I actually took some today. I didn't post them yet for breakfast. We went to a nice little place on the harbor. It was a shipyard, actually. We had to walk directly through a shipyard to get to this little random cafe. And I had breakfast with my parents, which is always nice. 65 in Nashville. Smoked some ribs today. Heading to the fire pit soon. Oh my god, Top Talk, stop it. I don't have the ability to make ribs. Or anything, if I think about it. That sounds good. I keep... I can't even do anything nice for myself tomorrow. Here's the thing. With my problems, mental illness stuff, I have to be kind to myself, and I'm not doing that right now. and I have to give myself something when I feel this way. And one of the things I've been meaning to do, but I just keep putting it off and putting it off, is to go dress up kind of nice, not super fancy, but not my torn up jeans, which I'm wearing right now, but they're super cozy. So, and find a steak place and have a steak. Ugh, the thought of it makes me feel better. But I haven't been able to find some place around here that I am keen on going to. There was one that I was planning to go to, except I found out the way which they serve the steaks is not what I thought. I have the mindset of, Texas Roadhouse. You go in, you order a steak, you sit down, eat the whole damn thing. Done. But in this case, it was... What the hell was it? It was a whole different style where they pretty much just bring you the meat. I want to say Jamaican, but that feels weird to say. Top dog, oh good. And yes, I did. I did have breakfast on the harbor, and it was delish. It did have steak bits in it. That's where that thought came from. I was like, why do I want to talk about steak all of a sudden? First, I have been wanting to get an actual steak, but second, I did have a little bit of steak in my eggs this morning. It was like a steak egg mix with peppers and onions and all that good stuff. It was lovely. You need to take time for yourself. It's a must. I did do that a little bit today. Not as much as I wanted to, and unfortunately that it was evaporated as soon as I got home and checked the mail. But I did walk towards... I did two things. I bought myself a smoothie. It was a banana strawberry smoothie with protein powder because that was my attempt to cover for the fact that I hadn't eaten lunch. And then I just took that and walked along the water. There's a nice little... Well, it's a sidewalk and it's next to a road, so it's a little blah. But there's a little beach there, and it's got a lovely view of the river. Yes, the Connaught River. And I enjoyed the breeze, and I enjoyed the sunshine, and it was nice, if only briefly. Just think of that moment and just... I can almost see myself. You ever have that? That might be a problem for me. When you are in a moment and you kind of sidestep and see what you're doing in your head. Like, you don't actually physically see it, but you feel as if you could picture the moment. Like, literally picture it from a distance and see yourself in that moment. I have a feeling that's a me problem, but I don't know. And in this case, it was necessary. Andalou is so damn good. Oh. I was talking about streams this upcoming week. Again. Also, thumbs. I have to say that every 10 minutes or so. Do the thing. I think Irene's stream, the one she was on Wednesday, probably the most viewers I've had all at once, for one thing. And also the most amount of likes, thumbs up, I got all at once. It was nuts. And that just proved the point that people have told me repetitively that I have to announce my guests. I can't mystery guest it. Although I like mystery guests, I don't think I'm at the point where I can actually say mystery guest and expect people to show up. Even if it's a very well-known channel, beloved people. So hopefully in the future, I'm changing it, so it's not mystery guests anymore. It'll be an evening with, and I like that better. It feels better, and also people will know who it is. And I'll try to broadcast that a little better. Zenboot, hello! Sir. Ah, damn it, I did that thing again. Welcome. If you'll note, and I'm saying this to myself, and to you. Wow, I actually pointed at myself, that's good. I try not to, even if I know a person, I try to avoid saying genders of any sort, because I don't know. A lot of people here, I'm not sure. Although demographically speaking, most of the people who watch this channel are white men around my age. Go figure. Back from dinner outside. I love spring, right? Zenboot, no. Zenboot is in the area, in the New England area. And he also got to experience some dramatically wonderful weather today. I enjoyed it as much as I could. Oh, but good God, today was a test on my everything. I'm emotionally unstable, for the record. And when things go wrong, wow. It's not good. And I keep feeling I can talk about bad stuff, and I think that's one of the big scary bits about being a entertainer. I hope this is entertaining. But you don't want to bring down the mood. But I'm also not one to pretend that my life is always good. I'll tell you when it's going good. It's been pretty damn good lately. The past half a year-ish has been very good. A little more than that. When I got to go to, it was October. October is when things started to get kind of nuts in a good way. You know, going to Texas, Bastards Ball. November, I went to Kentucky, hung out with It's Bourbon Night. What is happening with my life? You know, that kind of feeling. Frank Lazy, hello. Happy Friday. Whiskey sniffers. Yeah, we're huffing our whiskey. We're just going like that. I'm glad I didn't do that for real, because that could have hurt my nose. Zen Buddha is also one who can rectify, really? Okay. Zen Buddha is also someone who can corroborate. I can't think of the word I want to use. He's been to Irene Tan's store, so he can also vouch, haha, for her picks being amazing. Oh. We all need to talk it out. Yeah, that's part of this channel. I am not looking to dump all my problems onto the internet. However, I know it does help to have I hate saying this, but safe place. But, unfortunately from my end, like I can talk about my shit. And it's fine. But if there's something going on with you and it's severe, I can't help. I can only be here as a visual aid. And also, I can recommend seeking counsel. The best way I can put that. Because in my life, at least, although it took far too long, I was able to get medication that started to work finally after 10 years. But it's working, and life is okay for the moment. That's the important part. That's the important part. Oh, and patrons. By the way, I have a Patreon. Haha. Those of you who are patrons, there are the works of these things showing up at some point. I do not have the ability to do that for everyone, but if you are a patron, once Dry Week ends, so next, hold on. I want to say the end of the month-ish, because that's pretty much what it'll be. Also, I need to make this go clear away, or else I will get confused. But Dry Week starts tomorrow. Goes until the 26th. Yeah, 26th. Tentatively, I will say... we'll have Sunday. Never mind. I don't know why I thought Sunday was not going to be a thing. What was my point? Either Sunday or Wednesday or some kind of... Actually, I can do whatever I want because it's Patreon. But I will be doing a random giveaway to patrons of a sample set. I haven't decided what. I'll figure that out later. Scott Pigsley, cheers. Welcome. Hello. Cheers, cheers. Welcome, welcome. 70 in Boston, which is amazing. Yeah, that's my happy place. You know why? 7. But also, just that temperature is great. It was a great show. You don't have to. But if you want to, I won't stop you. That's music. I'm chilling, finally. Starting to vibe down a little bit. Good grief. Yeah, but patrons only will get... I'm going to spin a wheel. I have the wheel spinny thing set up. So I will pick a random patron. And I've set it up so the highest tier, you know who you are, will get 3 entries. Then there's actually there's a gap. I think I have a $100 tier, a $75 tier, and then a $50 tier. The $50 tiers will get 2. So there's going to be a... I don't have to worry about it right now, but it's 3, 2, and then everyone at the lowest rank will get 1 possibility of getting these samples. Trying to be fair about it, you know. But of course, if you are a bigger contributor, you get little perks, like a better chance of getting a samples. But also, since it's Patreon, since it's a WhiskeyTube community thing, anyone who wins and just didn't want it, specifically I have a couple people involved in the Patreon of mine that I can't send samples to because there's an ocean between us. So that would be hard to hand deliver. They're going to have the option to give it to either, firstly, someone else in the Patreon, or someone else in the WhiskeyTube community. And I don't get to make that choice, but we'll see. We'll see this all. This is all new. This is the first time I'm doing this Patreon thing giveaway. So there's nothing is in stone as of yet. But you can't do that if you're not a patron. The only other way to get that is to raffle. And this one's pretty big. This one's pretty sweet. Because this is the first time I'm giving away Irene Tan picks. I really wish I had 4. I think I do. I honestly don't remember. Because that's where I'm at right now. Is I feel like I used to have another one of her bottles, and I'm fairly certain it was an Elijah Craig pick. And I looked, but I also have a whole bunch of Elijah Craig stuff. So there's a possibility I still have one of her picks. But I don't think so. I think that's long gone. Pretty sure I drank that until it was gone. I hang an AZ, yeah. This is old school. Might be cousins. I hope not. I mean, I talk to you more than I talk to my actual cousins, so... But yes, 9 Inch Nails is the shit. I'm going for a very confusing look of grunge and old man with the hat, so... And the mustache, which is, what do they call it? Hipster. So I'm a mix of grunge, hipster, and old man. Yay! And I got my torn up jeans. You can't see. But I have my holy jeans. They're so cozy, you have no idea. I can try to show you. See, all torn up. Also, now you know I'm actually wearing pants, which is rare. I mean, what? I will be honest, I didn't buy this shirt until I saw the Captain Marvel movie, and she wore it in that, and I went, wait a minute, why the hell don't I have that shirt? I've like 9 Inch Nails for as long as I can remember. Back till I was, what, 14, 15, something like that. It's crazy. It's 32 with rain over here. Southeast winds. Oh, God. You're not going to be biking in that rain. You could, but it's not as much fun. Tentatively starting the first Monday of April. I know it's late, but after shelter, it's the whiskey. Oh, there we go. I was like, what? Scott Pigsley is doing his own thing. Trying to be incognito. It's not working. You doing sports, right? I think that was the deal. Much needed miking and microphone issues worked out first. Yeah. The joys of live streaming. It looks easy until you actually try to do it. And you go, oh shit. I have to be a professional. No. Raspberry. I like raspberries. I had some grape jam this morning. That was exciting. Mr. Great Shot, enjoy your food. Come on back now, you know? Because if you're not here and you win, it makes things weird for me. Oh, that's good. Checking the phone. Okay. Keep in mind, Mr. Great Shot will win at this moment. I don't even have to pick with that, since he is the one and only entry. Although he's got 2 entries in, so he's got double the chance. It's either going to be him or him at the moment. But that's okay. Yes, Scott, please drop a link to your channel. Do it. Do it. think last time I heard you got past 100 subs. You did a lot faster than I did. Although I don't really remember how I did or when I did at all. I would have to go back and check. I don't remember if I actually even did a stream or any such thing for that. Calling whiskey channel that talks about sports. Whiskey should be the main focus. Okay, there you go. Now my eyes. Hold on. Owie! Oh, I love when that happens. But yes, that's kind of the key, the little crux of the WhiskeyTube world, is you have to have a focus on whiskey, which I'm trying to do. Again, it's a whiskey giveaway. Whiskey channel. I'm surrounded by whiskey, so... But there's also other stuff. Real life BS. I hope to do more singing videos in the future. People seem to enjoy that. It's more importantly that I enjoy it, though. And unless I feel like singing, I'm not going to do a video. And my videos aren't really great for singing. I wish I had a better setup. I would like to do singing videos, except I don't have the... How do I put this? I picture singing videos very differently from the setup I have at the moment, and I don't have any other setup. So if I wanted to do an actual singing video, I want to do it in a different manner rather than just sitting here and singing, and that makes everything so much more complicated because it's hard for me to do anything at all. So there's that. Blech. Trying to see what's going on here. Ah, okay. There we go. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of subscribers a little while ago. That's the funny thing is, it only says 2 of them. And they didn't happen during the stream. Because if you were unaware, my streams are very different if I have a guest. Because I have to use StreamYard. Since I haven't quite figured out how to do it on this. It's a possibility. Sky Pigsley, I'm not great either at it. I should try, but again, I want it to be a natural thing. I don't want to instantly have 1,000 subscribers and most of them not even having a clue what this channel is about, or what I'm doing, or my main issues are up here, because that doesn't become apparent because I'm oftentimes masking. If you don't know what masking is, it's where when you're mentally unwell, you are trying to act and behave in a manner that is normal for those around you. And that takes an extensive amount of effort and energy. And it is why, when you have mental issues, you are burnt out a lot. I'm really tired because I woke up at 7 a.m. and I didn't want to do that today. That was not a plan. It just kind of happened. I went to bed at 2 in the morning. So, that gives you a better idea of what's going on with me. Ugh. Also, once more, the options for the evening, or the things you will win if you're in the raffle. Fighting 69th Irish Whiskey, Irene Tan Pick, 40%. A Clonakilty Irene Tan Pick, 57% Irish Whiskey. That in itself is pretty damn rare. My contribution to this madness... Sorry, I moved them around, I forgot. Another Irene Tan Pick. 3 chord, 57.5%. One of my favorites so far. And I'm throwing in 4 Roses, limited edition 2021. 57.1%. I'd say this is a pretty banger lineup, but that's me. I'm biased. Especially since you get to try not 1, not 2, not 3. No, wait, 3. Sorry, stopping at 3. Different Irene Tan picks, so you too can spread the word of how delicious her picks are. I tell people because it's good. KillCo has a... Top Dog has... KillCo's... No, Top Dog says KillCo, I have a clue. Well, that's good and bad, I think. Yeah, there you go. Hanging easy. Really, it's just being active in the community. And I am a lurker a lot of the time. I don't mean to be, I just am. Because I'm not always engaged in chat. I'm also not a moderator in many places. I know that's a big thing, being a moderator. You can literally just promote yourself on someone else's channel without having to ask. And I know if you're a moderator on their channel, you probably don't need to, but it still feels weird to do for myself, so. I know it. I know the feeling well, where you want to be like, hey, come check out my channel, but you don't want to be like, hey, I'm on someone else's channel. So, anyway, check out my channel. There's also a big part of me that is terrified of any success. Just like success just sounds like stress, and also promotes the idea of failing miserably. So, ugh. If I'm just constantly feeling like I'm failing, it's alright. But if I start becoming successful in something, then I start to fail. It's even worse. Rebel right now. Neck pour was tough, but I bet it might get better with some air. Hanging easy. I hope so. I have a rebel. I am a rebel. Rebel without a cause. Is it without a clue? I'm not sure. Sugar Kitty everywhere. I think there might be 3 of them. Well, technically there's 2, because there's Sugar Kitty, the cat, and then the owner. So there's at least 2. Although Sugar Kitty might have other cats around. I really don't know. So good. I find it hard to describe. It does have a butterscotch note. I keep thinking I'm drinking something else. I'm not. I'm drinking Andalusia. An Irish style. So it's basically a 50% Irish whiskey. But it is spicy and it is sweet. Oh, it smells so good. Yep. Oh. It's tingly. Peppery, if you will. I love it. But I can tell my palate's muted right now. Just because of my headspace being not great. That's fine. Oh yeah, please like the video. Like the damn video. The stream, whatever. Weeder, but the larceny is better for a few more bucks. Yes, I have heard that. I've heard the larceny barrel proof. That's a big deal. Rebel 100 tastes like a rye. Oh. The Rebel I had was it's Bourbon Night pick. So in truth, I don't know. I don't think I've had Rebel officially in quite a while, if ever. So I don't really know if... I don't know what to expect, is the short of that. And a lot of them, are, like a lot of the bottles down here are barrel picks. Or this one's a biggie, but I'm so behind that I don't know when to actually do it. Speak of the devil. Hello, Sugar Kitty. I see you. So I have stuff like this hanging around, the FAE01. So that was last year. Ugh. Rumor ends the FAE02 is better, but I haven't seen that anywhere, so I'm not worried about it. I'm not organized enough to actually get a bottle for the moment. Like, get a bottle as it's being talked about and then do a video. Hell no. No. I don't do that very well at all. Sugar Kitty, I hope you saw what the lineup is. And again, the like button because reasons. Appease the YouTube overlords with your thumbs. That's how it works. I don't necessarily think it's the best thing, but there it is. Yeah, Sugar Kitty seems to think that, Hanging AZ thinks there's more than one of you, Sugar Kitty. Pretty much. Hanging AZ was like, Sugar Kitty, Sugar Kitty, Sugar Kitty. In a mirror. That's a thing. Oh, man, I cannot get this feeling off me right now. 15 minutes, folks. Right now, Mr. Great Shot has it. Unless I've missed something, which I don't think I have. I have not. But I'm okay with sending Mr. Great Shot samples. He's a patron. So, they are a patron. Wow. Bleh. Lick the like and like the lick. At least it tastes better than the alternatives. Yes, it's true. I hope. My brain. And once again, I have to keep saying this. That's one thing I'm great at. Tomorrow begins dry week for me. So do not expect to see much of anything. At all. For a week. I will probably do random videos if I'm in a good mood or if I can manage, really. Possible gaming streams without alcohol involved. But I'm going to officially say dry week means that is focus on Brian and try to get shit done again. Oh, one other thing I had talked about is a study stream. So I'd be sitting here, as I am right now, listening to this music. I would have chat up. I will be reading a book that Daniel Whittington's actually been reading from, Tasting Whiskey by Lou Bryson, because I need to read this damn book. All of it. And I'm that far. See that little receipt? That's how far I am. I am. It's 2 pages pretty much. Whoa, hi. That's never not going to be scary. Scott Pigsley, thank you. In for the giveaway. Well, now you're giving Mr. Great Shot a run for his money. Oh, that startled me. I feel like I know what Ken from Scotch Down Under feels like now. Don't mind me. Just have to punch in the names. So we have 2 people officially in. We're getting down to the wire. I have a feeling some people, people often do this where they wait till the last few minutes to get in their entries because then they can just go crazy. Surprise people. I'm just glad there's more than one person now. I'm perfectly happy to just give it to someone else, but you know, getting the hand delivery person to get it there, you got to give them something good, especially with the way things are right now. Yeah, James Morgan, it would be just, I would engage with chat a little bit, but the whole idea is that I would be officially studying, so you'd just be seeing me do stuff. And there would be, you know, no real interaction. Not to make it like I'm ignoring you, but I have to have accountability. I've learned that in my life. And the only way I can be accountable is if someone else is there being aware of what I'm doing. So in this case, it would be being accountable to the fact that I have to read that whole book within what feels like a long time, but it's about a month and a week or less. Ooh. And I also need to take notes on it. So there's that. I don't think anyone knows what 10 hours of streaming at a shot is like. Well, I know someone who does. Easy, there's no wrong way to drink whiskey if you enjoy it. I mean, if you were doing that and you didn't enjoy it, well, you know, you question what the hell you're doing. But ales with Coke or with soda from a Glencairn, sniffing it from rocks glass. It's always nice. Hello. Wow. Oh. 10 of folks. You got a little more time before the entries are over. James Morgan, you're welcome. If I didn't say that earlier, I just saw you pop up. See how slowly I drink? I poured 2 ounces in here. I probably only got through an ounce so far in the last 50 minutes. Although I did rant and rave a little bit at the start, because... life! I'm tempted to keep going. Hold on. Look at this. Nope. Do I need to clear that? Ah, Brian, why? That's what I will do. Hold on. I'm having thoughts. Because one, I'm strung out, and two, why not? Because they don't give up. Oh, my brain. Blah, blah. Zambudi, don't worry. He's good. Oh, my God. Good God. Alright, well, I'm not going to feel bad about anything, but I'm thinking, because this is a slow night for me, I might go for another hour. I know Trev is doing some crazy shit tonight, but more importantly, I want to give everyone the opportunity to get in on this. As much as I do appreciate I do appreciate the people who have donated. I don't know if it's fair to everyone to just be like, okay, that's it. Three entries. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Scott Pigsley, if you go to, what the hell's it called? Canvas? Something like that. You can do that for free, but it's a pain in the ass sometimes. I don't know if I love it. If you've noticed, my regular thumbnails for streams the past month-ish or more, it's been pretty much the same thing, unless I'm doing something distinctly different. And oftentimes I'm just using Canva. It's either Canva or Canvas. I think it's Canva. That works pretty well. Hanging his E? True. But he is having whiskey.com. That's what they're calling themselves now. I don't know. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Again, I do not pay attention to that. It's not because I don't want to. It's because I cannot focus. I can't stick around. There you go. But yeah, thumbnails suck. That's why I do them very casually. Though I have studied graphic design, I've mentioned that more than once, I don't feel I'm very good at it. And unfortunately, I'm my own worst critic, so if I do a thumbnail, I will hate it so much, and I will just get locked into the dumbest shit. Specifically, where the text is, if it's in the wrong place, it'll bother me. And also, I'm saying in the wrong place as if there is one. Well, there's a certain type of aesthetic, and there's a certain kind of feel to how something looks. That makes sense? And if it's not quite where I want it, it will drive me bonkers. And sometimes I just have to say, screw it. I've done that many times. Ugh. There you go. Mike Franklin, good evening. Welcome. Welcome. You're just in time for the raffle, which I've officially extended for as long as I care to, thankfully. Because I feel these are very, very important raffles. Like, these are good. And though I know the few people who have donated are like, but, I want to win. No. I want as many people to participate in this as possible. And the unfortunate truth of my streams is that people start to show up a lot more right around the time I end at 8 o'clock. Because I know that if you want people to subscribe and people to watch, you have to have your stream later in the night. But so many people stream later in the night. Specifically, Trev goes on for as long as he feels like, usually. I think it's more than an hour every time. And then ADHD Whiskey goes on at 10. And my problem is I don't want to deal with having to do stuff later in the evening. I'm actually the type of person who likes to just relax in the evening. And also there are times I watch other streamers. I'm thinking of, like, I watch a few. There's Aquavite, who goes on actually very early, considering. But he's also on the other side of the water. And what? Oh yeah, and then it's Bourbon night. Who else? I generally try to pop in for Hot Buddy Rolls. I try to stop in for Whiskey Central, mostly because they're on Saturday and I don't really have strict things to do other than maybe a little editing on Saturdays. Scott Pigs, I agree. I agree. There you go. Sugar Kitty, you have no idea how difficult it was to make that. I did like making it, but oh my god, there were so many little things that were bothering me about it. Just like I said, the colors, the places that some of the texts are, drove me nuts. No, Brubaker Maker, do it. I mean, you don't have to. But... yeah, Scott Pigs, I'm doing that ish. And at this point, a lot of my mentality is simply the fact that, one, I'm not going to affect those other channels in any way, especially if they have more than 1,000 subscribers, because they have a base. So there are people who will just show up to their streams all the time. I do. There are plenty of people in this chat right now who are pretty much constant, and that's awesome. And I have to get comfortable with the fact that I'm going to be going live when they are, and that's too bad. Like, it's not going to affect them in any way. That's okay. The same thing goes for my gaming streams, because those are completely random. They're never planned. It's just me and my friend Greg are playing games, and we're okay with streaming. And a lot of times we aren't. Like, the reason you haven't seen many gaming streams lately is because I have not been awake late at night. My sleeping pattern has gone... oh, sorry. No sleeping pattern. That's what it is. The daylight savings thing always throws things off, and it was already starting to get wonky before then. Yeah, Scott Pigs, it's hard to... I'm not stepping on anyone's toes. That's the main issue. That's the thing, I think. It's like, oh, I'm stepping on someone else's time. No, I'm not. They don't care. It doesn't matter. Me going live while they're going live is totally irrelevant to their channel or anything else. So I don't have to worry about it. Really. I'm not stepping on anyone's toes. That's the mentality I have to have. I am doing my own thing on my own channel, and everything else is kind of irrelevant. I feel like an ass thinking that way, but it's true. The WhiskeyTube YouTube is a huge place. Huge. So there is no point in trying to worry about what everyone else is doing. It will not help you grow as a channel. It'll make you feel bad, and it'll make you do less. So, ugh. But that's why we're still going longer this evening. So you still have a chance to get in on the raffle, alright? Tell your friends. Again, the samples are 3 of them are Irene Tan picks, samples of those, so you can try them. And one of them is the Four Roses Limited Edition 2021 that I own. That's it. So those are 4 really good samples in my mind. And all the more reason to keep going. And a lot of that reason also has to do with some of the shit that was happening today. Plus, I might be able to drink more whiskey. Main reason. Oh, I'm so tired. That's the other problem. I'm constantly tired. And no one wants to watch someone who's tired. That's not true. Some people like to watch people sleep, but that's a whole other story. What? Sorry, I got distracted. I also don't like to watch people sleep, just to be clear. If you've been here long enough, you know I generally don't like being around people. You guys don't count because you are just names on the screen. At the moment. And I do have to point out that all of the events I've gone to thus far, all 2 of them, well, no, it was more than 2. The point is, going to whiskey stuffs and hanging around whiskey people has been a lot of fun. Even when there are a lot of them, and even when it stresses me out a lot, I've had a good time. I hope to have a lot of fun in May. That's really the mindset I'm in, is I have to get myself mentally prepared to do it. And also, as I said, doing live streams that are casual, like Zen, wow. Ken from Scotch Down Under does very casual live streams. He got to 1,000 subscribers. He also has a lot of cool stuff on his screen, but I can't deal with all that, so it just bothers me if there's too much stuff. There's already too much stuff, but that's alright. Point is, I can stream for as long as I want, whenever I want, and there ain't nothing nobody can do about it. Ha! A lot of it is also my own energy levels are pretty low. Do it, Scott Pigs, to get the millions of subscribers. Do it for that. What the hell is it? How many subscribers do you need? Is it 1 million to get the silver YouTube thing? I think it is. I'm not worried about it. Or 100,000. It's 100,000, I think. Yeah, Scott Pigsley knows what I'm talking about. As much as I do actively want to get to 1,000 subscribers, I don't want it to just be random 1,000 people, and so far that isn't the case. So far it's 600 plus people who actually are interested in the channel and want to be here and are interested in the growth. People like to watch the growth. Specifically, I'll be doing more sample giveaways. I will eventually be doing bottle giveaways, which are a big deal for me because I don't usually have extra whiskey to give away, specifically. If I had any sense, I would be one of those people. What are they called? Flippers? I could do that. I'm not going to. But that's an option. I can understand why people do that. I do not want to do that. That sounds like a lot of effort, and you have to be an ass, so. I kind of want the fancy plaque, I won't lie, but I also don't have anywhere to put it, so we're not going to worry about it. Sugar Kitty, that is true. Several years in a mankini stream. Yep. I'm not about to put a mankini on, and I don't want this to take 7 years. I would like to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. And that is mostly because, and if you don't know this, I mean, a lot of people don't. It was the fact that I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can get monetized by YouTube. So one, it's easier to donate, like super chats are very convenient, even if YouTube takes a cut. And then I can get advertisement revenue. Not a lot, but you know what's more than nothing? Something. It wouldn't, that's another thing. I don't have a real job. We've been over this. I do not. This is the job. This is my job right now. I know it's super hard. We've discussed this earlier. It may look real easy. It isn't. Getting the lighting, getting the bottles, getting this set up, the OBS thing, software, figuring that out. Ugh. Is it a gold plaque? I don't know, sure, Kid. I'm not worried about it. I just know at a certain amount you get a silver one, so whoop. Who were we chatting about? I'll lose track of what's going on. Yes, looking comfortable is an occupational hazard of being a cat. Oh, I'm so tired. Sorry, I keep saying that. Because it's true. But I don't know if I mentioned that in the recent, 2-minute-ish subscriber, the truth about my channel, clickbait bullshit video, that a lot of it is I am hoping to get monetized just because. That would be my only source of income other than the money I get from giveaways and bottle giveaways. So that's my motivation. I'm money motivated. Yeah, Scott Pigsley, it's not cheap. The only start a Patreon. Like if people really want to actively support your channel, I have people who support my channel, and I'm going, what? What are you doing? But they're also amazing people. They want to keep this train wreck going. And that's how I've been able to do some stuff. The lighting I have now is due to them. Otherwise, I would not have one. Oh, ow, my foot. Yeah, it's 100,000. Yeah. Sugarcane. Bleh. The other thing, there are plenty of other things I could spend money on that I don't have. Not now, though, because I already have to... Let's just say I'm in debt, as you can tell here. Well, I actually pointed to the right spot. That was cool. So that's the big time debt, but I have added significant amount to that recently, unintentionally. Because hospital bills suck. Especially when you didn't think you were going to get a bill from any hospital of any sort. I mean, James Morgan, people love talking about that stuff in secret. To each his own, as they say. I'm vibing. Woo! So good. I could start doing a study stream right now. I'm not gonna, there's no way I'm gonna focus on that for very long. With my mentality what it is. I will say again though, although I'd really like to get a video out tomorrow, I don't know if that's gonna happen. Also, it's dry week, so... So I'll say for now there won't be a video tomorrow. And I'll also blame the bullshit I had to go through today because of that. Since I was officially on the phone for 3 hours almost. But for 2 of those hours, I was just on hold. And that was 2 hours where I could have recorded something. And I was unable to do that. Mind you, the thing I'm going to record about needs a little extra work as far as what I want to do, because it's a very special bottle. So stay tuned for that. I won't be able to record during dry week. I may attempt to record tomorrow. We'll see. No promises on a video being out tomorrow. How's that? Hopefully I will be able to record at some point tomorrow, and then it's just a matter of editing and uploading. Which sounds so easy when I say it, but it is not. Editing is a pain. Believe it or not. I like doing it. If I didn't like doing it, I wouldn't do it. But there's a lot of effort that goes into it. Do it, Scott Pigsley. I'll let you know if you win. How's that? Right now there are only 2 entries. Not 2 entries. There's only 2 people who have entered. And that is Mr. Great Shot and Scott Pigsley. So your odds of winning this sample is pretty damn good, even if you only enter for 1 entry. And unfortunately, Cliff is not about to pop in here and be crazy like he is sometimes. Boo. Naughty, naughty, hanging easy. Oh, but nothing. Oh, sorry, god damn it. The other thing, I don't have a lot of energy to begin with, so I can't be like, hi everyone, how are you doing? Come on and have a sample. Let's hit the like button. Let's go. It's exhausting. I know Trev has that kind of energy, but Trev is also 20-something, I believe. So is Shayla. Like, there's a lot of young whippersnappers out there who have so much more energy than I do. I don't think I've ever had a lot of energy. I don't think I had enough caffeine. I'm realizing that I had a whole bunch of caffeine this morning, but then I didn't have any this afternoon. Unfortunately. I'm also going to fall asleep early tonight. I can feel it. Blech. No fun. Oh, that's good. Trying to think. My brain doesn't want to work right now. Never wants to work, honestly. Oh yeah, I have to eat dinner. I forgot about that. Whoops. Oh well. Shucking and driving with KillCo. Yeah, pretty much. I'm in that kind of vibe mood today, and I'm also, yeah, as I mentioned at the beginning, Mike Franklin's is for 4. Nice. Mike Franklin is awesome. Thank you, sir. Thank you, my good fellow. That's one of those nondescript phrases you can say to someone. It's not a gendered term. It sounds like it is. You say fellow, and it sounds like it's a man word, but it could be anyone. My good fellow could be anybody. All right, Mike Franklin's in the lead now. I got some competition. I have to verify. I'm waiting for the verification. I have a feeling Mike Franklin would not lie to me. Ouch, excuse me. I don't know where that came from. KillCo the musical. I could do it. I'm pretty sure I know almost every song from Sweeney Todd, so... There it is, Morgan. There's a Discord for that. You know it. Go to Reddit. You can find anything you want. It's a true story. True story. What's that? Thank you, Mike Franklin. I see it. You're good. You are locked in for 4, sir. You were locked in for 4, my good fellow. Blah. I can tell my brain is fried when I keep slipping on things like that. I do not play any instrument because learning an instrument requires a certain type of focus, and I have the dexterity. I play video games all the time, but if anything, I would do piano, keyboard, that kind of thing. Say, Hanging AZ knows all about Reddit. The things you could find on the internet, folks. It's glorious. Anything. Anything your mind can come up with. But I do have a keyboard, actually. I don't know where the hell I put it. I've attempted to play numerous instruments. It's not going to happen. I've never tried to play guitar, or banjo for that matter. Oh man, 4-wheeler in a field. Mr. Greatshot is having a lovely Friday night. If you're looking to mow down the kids again, the police have talked to you about that, Mr. Greatshot. That's not true. I think that's very obvious. Ugh. Once again, if you're new to subscribe, please, if you haven't done so, hit the like. Gotta remind you that. And I will mention the raffle once again. I'm gonna keep doing it. I have to talk about this for the next hour. These samples are 3 Irene Tan picks. If you don't know who that is, well, you should. And you should also go look at last Wednesday's live stream or last week's video. I feel as if I talked about her a bit. Yeah, I did. Last week was Clonakilty Queen's Jam. So I talked about her bottle picks at length in that. So there's 3 of those, which you cannot get if you are not in the New England area. And they are amazing. I don't want to say they will change your world, but they're really good. She does a lot of good picks. Right? Hanging Easy, one thing that would be... one thing I could do is I could try to sing songs from Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my days. I love that song. Oh, you're riding. Your nephew's driving. Well, tell your nephew to stop trying to run the children over. Children of the corn, get it? Get it? I shouldn't have done that. Now that song stuck in my head. I bid farewell to old Kentucky, the place that I was born and raised, the place where he was born and raised. Oh boy. What else is there? Down to the River to Pray. That's a pretty intense song. I mean, it's not actually intense, but it's mentally, spiritually intense. He's 10. He's trying to run over his friends, is what you're saying. Or his enemies. Ooh. The bully from school. Oh, Dapper Dan, man. Exactly. I need Dapper Dan for my hair. It's hard to chat. Yep. It's a great shot. Just keep them, hold the wheel. You know, just be ready for any sudden movements. I'm mulling over what other songs I know offhand that are musicals. There's Sweeney Todd. There's... what else? Sweeney Todd, Phantom of the Opera. My brain, hold on. Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou? That's 3. ATV, Polo. Hold my beer. Yep. Papa KillCo, you're never late. I mean, you would be late if I actually stopped streaming 17 minutes ago. And Dad, you're not allowed to enter, for the record. Any donations will be revoked. Mostly because you can have any of these samples anytime. In fact, Papa KillCo received a sample of this one, her Fighting 69th pick, her Fighting 69th store pick, earlier today. Any Evita? Probably not. Agnesia, I'm not even sure what that is. But again, my brain is kind of shot tonight, unsurprisingly. Oh, that. Don't cry for me, Argentina. That's about it. You said that, and I had an idea what it is, but that's as far as it goes. I did know one, oh, it's a really sad one, so I'm not going to even go into it, but there's one from, oh, what the hell's it called? Hold on. It's one I didn't even watch, but it's Empty Chairs. I think it's French words, what is it? Hold on. Wow, it's right there in front of me. I can't think of it. I want to say something about ash, which doesn't make sense to me at the moment. Les Mis? There we go. Wow, that took a while. Zen Boot says, Joy played clarinet in a community band concert last weekend. Nice. First of all, she plays clarinet. What the hell? I still have an Into the Woods medley running through my head. That sounds about right. Into the Woods. That's another good one. Although I only know it from the movie, which I know was not quite the same as the theatrical performance. And what's another one? Oh, there are songs from other musicals I know, like The Producers and Cats. I have to say that. And oh my God, what's the one I just was listening to a little while ago? The Producers was also from the movie as well, but the movie's amazing, so there's that. What else? Come on, brain, work. I'm putting whiskey in you. You should work better now. I can hear the person's voice, and I can see him trying to perform. He was actually one of the brothers from Frasier, or he was the brother from Frasier. And he was in a Curtains. There we go. Wow. It took, again. I get there, but it takes a while. Gimme gimmies. No, that would do it. Oh, there's another one you remind me of somehow. I don't know why Gimme Gimme's triggered that memory, but there was a musical in Vegas. What the hell was it called? It was all about the Four Seasons. I think it was just called Four Seasons. And it was all about this band, which many of us know the songs of. I want to say Big Girls Don't Cry, but I'm not sure if that's them. That could be the Beach Boys. I'm not sure. Sherry. The song Sherry. Sherry, Sherry, baby. Sherry, won't you come out tonight? I am like 10 octaves low for that song, but you know what? I believe the Four Seasons did that one. Kelsey Graham can sing as well. Oh. I know that name. We're doing musical roulette right now in my head, trying to figure out what's what. Keep in mind, still a sample giveaway, and there will be for the next 40-ish minutes, give or take. I hate to keep promoting it, but I want everyone to get a shot at this. Right now, Mike Franklin has a pretty good shot at it. However, you have to also keep in mind there are only 3 entries. 3 people in the entries. 3 people have entered. Wow. And that's okay. So they bought different amounts of waffle tickets. Jersey Boys, thank you. Frankie Valley, wow. I knew what I was talking about, but I did not have the name of it right. I got to see that in Vegas. It was really good. Very talented. It's amazing how talented some people in Vegas are. It's crazy. What else? There are so many other musicals I've seen. Oh, Hairspray. My dad was actually in Hairspray, believe it or not. He did a community theater version, and it was amazing. What was it, though? What were the songs I liked from Hairspray? I liked a few, but I don't remember what they are, because that was a long time ago. Probably watched that 10 years ago. Fraser Crane, yes, that's right. I'm no good with names. You'd think I'd be better at that, especially if I like the performer. Not true. For instance, I could not say the names of any of the people who were in the producers, the movie, and I liked all of them. The woman, all of. Wait, no, I could say. Well, wait, no, I couldn't. No, I couldn't. Yeah, all the people in the producers movie. I don't know the names of them, the actual names of the actors and actresses. I would know them if you told me what they were, but I don't know them offhand. And they all did amazing. There's only one that I could possibly get randomly, and that's only because he is a comedian and he's hilarious. He was an elf. But don't ask me what his name is, because I don't remember. James Morgan, cheers. Mike Franklin, take care. Don't worry about it. I will, yeah, catch the replay only because you might win something, and I will get in touch even if you don't. Uma Thurman, that's right. Yeah, she did an amazing job in that movie. Holy moly. The fact that she is the one... I got a drink. Yow. Correct me if I'm wrong, but she was in Kill Bill. That was Uma Thurman, right? And she was in The Producers. That's a range right there. If that's her. Again, bad with names, don't remember. Matthew Broderick? I think so. But I don't remember. I'm really bad with names, so never take it personally if I don't remember your name. I don't remember a lot of people's names. Like people I interact with regularly, I won't remember. Yes, that one I can definitely answer the question to. Hanging Izzy, Mel Brooks wrote the producers. He was in it then, I believe, and he was in the producers in the recent movie, and I say that, but it happened years ago. And it was hilarious. It was so good. I have a habit of binge watching stuff when I get hooked on it. The Producers was one of them. Curtains was one of them. Even Cats and the Phantom of the Opera, those are in there. What are a few others? Sweeney Todd. So all the ones I mentioned, basically. It's the only reason I know the songs. Aside from Les Mis, I didn't watch that one. Officially. What else? Most recently, of course, have been a lot of Disney movies. If you've been paying attention, I'm still a little bit hooked on Encanto. That movie is amazing, so if you haven't watched Encanto, do it. Then you can not talk about Bruno with the rest of the world. Good morning, Baltimore. Yep, that's Hairspray right there. Thank you, he was in the mood for that. Doesn't take much. If it's in here somewhere, all it takes is a few words. That was a good song. That's a really good song. They're all good songs in that. I don't remember them all, but they were really good. What else am I thinking of? I've watched. Here's the thing. I've been dealing with theater, for most of my adult life. Most of my life, actually. I started doing it when I was a kid. So there's a lot locked in here, but it's not all, right up front. Nathan Lane. Yeah, Nathan Lane's the other one. He was amazing. Jesus Christ Superstar is amazing, depending on the lead. I have songs that I haven't seen the actual performance of. That's one of them. And Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat, I believe it is. I don't even remember the exact song, but with my instructor at the time, Kate, rip, Miss Kate all the time. But she had me do a Technicolor Dreamcoat song, and I don't remember which one it was. I think it started with, no, that's Empty Chairs. What the hell was it? I don't remember. Again, it's been a while. Styx guy was singing. Will Ferrell, that's right. Yeah, Will Ferrell is the one I remember simply because he's a comedian. And he also did a very good job in that So here's the thing with Will Ferrell. He's mostly a comedian. He does movies, but he does the same thing that Jim Carrey did. He does a great job in what he's doing as a performer, but he's doing it in such a way to be funny, like to be absolutely ridiculous. Same thing with Robin Williams in some movies. Robin Williams had a flex. He could be the funny guy, but he could also do some really serious shit. Specifically, I'm thinking of one of the first movies I remember him doing, other than Hook. He did The Dead Poets Society. That was an intense movie, and I saw that in high school for literature class. That was fun. Gary Sharon from Extreme was a good Jesus Christ. I'm assuming what JC mean. I still have a freaking "Oh Brother Where Art Thou" song stuck in my head. Oof. Oof, oof. God, that hurts so much. I've been exercising and taking care of my body, and my body is rebelling. Saying, what the hell are you doing? Van Halen, what? What? Oh yeah, Any Dream Will Do. That's the one. I close my eyes, pull back the curtain. Yeah, I don't remember the words anymore either. What I thought I knew, far, far away, someone was weeping. Any dream will do. I wore my coat with golden lining, bright colors shining, Wonderful and new. Yeah, that one. And in the east, the dawn was breaking. Any dream will do. There we go. Got it. Nailed it. Dead Poets and Good Will Hunting, both serious Robin Williams rides. Yes. Yes, yes. He did a lot. He did, what was another one? Why is my brain like this? And it was another one that touched on stuff. Like, there's one of the killer things in my brain is unfortunate. The end to Robin Williams was pretty brutal. Him himself in his life, because of all the things he did that were touched on suicide. Touched on it barely. Dead Poets was one of them, and the other one was... It was really good, and I can't remember the name of it. Or actually, there were two. There were two. The other one was... Wow, he was a doctor. Patch Adams? Is that it? And the other one I'm thinking about was something to do with... It wasn't dreams. What was it? It was tragic, was what it was. Remember that. I can't remember the name. Wow. That's annoying. It had to do with the afterlife. We'll say that. And it did touch on that subject. Which is a rough subject to talk about, let's be clear. Especially with the way it happened with our beloved Robin Williams. Close Every Door is another one. Yeah. James Morgan. Close Every Door was another one I did. I learned Awakenings. I don't know if I saw that one. There is one I haven't. There's a couple of his movies I haven't seen. Awakenings is probably one of them, and the one where he played the photo booth guy. I don't think I saw that one. Patch was the doctor clown movie. Yeah, creepy. That was a good one, I think. Patch Adams, whatever the hell it was called. I'm really getting bothered by the one I can't remember. And it was, again, about the afterlife. Where his wife had done the thing where she departed early. Experiments a drug from dementia, and he was the doctor. Patch. Yeah, I don't remember. I'm remembering the one where he was a clown doctor, but he was like entertaining kids. And I think it was based off someone who was a real doctor. I'm fairly certain it was. There's so many movies I can't remember. That's one of them. I can remember like the premises and the little bits about it. Became a doctor, fell in love, helping children with his humor and laughter. Started his own like practice or hospital type place. There was a death, and I think it was the person he was in love with. He nearly jumped off a cliff. That was a pretty intense one. He didn't. Spoilers. Yeah, it's kind of blurred together. Everything's blurred together in my head as usual. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I don't remember the damn name of it. Yeah, What Dreams May Come. There we go. James Morgan, that's the one. Damn, jeez. That was pretty intense as well. Another flex from Robin Williams. But as I was saying, wow, I went off on a tangent there. In general, what was my point? Yeah, there are a lot of comedians who do movies, but you have to pay attention to the fact that oftentimes comedians who are acting well, I'm not going to pretend like they aren't, they are often extreme, or extreme humor, extreme characters, to the point of being absolutely ridiculous, which is why it's funny. Liar Liar with Jim Carrey, he did a great job as a performer, but a lot of the stuff in that movie was just him going absolutely AWOL, and it was hilarious. That was one of the movies where I was like, wow, that's funny. And for Will Ferrell, it was, of course, Elf. Most people have seen Elf, and it was just crazy. And again, thank you, James Morgan, for looking that up. I can't get distracted by Google when I'm doing a stream. Bill Murray was another one, yes. He did have a lot of well, I don't. He did. He's the one. Wow, my brain. I don't know if it was a serious role because I haven't seen the movie, oddly enough. But it's the one where he talks about doing Japanese whiskey. He's in Japan. What the hell is it called? But he says it's Suntory time, which is an actual whiskey. Isn't that funny? And he did things like Groundhog's Day and Ghostbusters. I think, if that name is the actual person, I think it is. I don't think it is. I'm getting confused with someone else. Maybe. I have no idea. Anyhow, raffle's still going on. I imagine most of you who are still hanging out already know that, but just in case. Still happening. Still only 3 participants. Make sure you hit the like button. People have been doing that, which is nice. I'm looking at it and I'm seeing thumb counts. I don't like to look at it, but it's there. Lost in translation, yes. And I think, am I thinking of the right person? I feel like I am. Lots of comedians suffer from depression. Stuff sad dramatic roles makes sense, yes. Yes, indeed. Thank you, yes, lost in translation. Blah. My brain was lost in translation there. And that one of the horrible things that I've thought about numerous times in my life is how I often connected with Robin Williams. Like, I felt we were similar, and not in like a creepy way, but in our, just the way we were, kind of this quirky, spazzy, sort of way. But I was containing that as best I could, since it was, of course, masking, trying to control this, not be funny, and just be kind of all the time. It didn't work too well. Caused a lot of problems. But yeah, to see him end like that was brutal. One of the few celebrities I've actually cried about their death. It sucked. That's one of the reasons I do a little stream to his memory every year. I do a few of those. They're not exactly, bright and happy ones, but whatever. Yes, that's the movie. Yep. Ghostbusters, the original, before they did a bunch of... Let's not go there, Brian. Remakes. I get pretty annoyed by remakes. Some of them are good. As we were talking earlier, the producers, the remake of that was awesome. They did a fantastic job of making a movie have theatrical performance value, which is not as easy to do as you'd think. Because there's a lot of talent and a lot of patience needed for that. Singing and dancing and lighting and all that, it's no joke. Norm Macdonald, One of the few ones I liked Bill Murray in. A lot of his movies I did not think much of. I think the only one that comes to mind other than Ghostbusters for me is Groundhog's Day. That one was pretty popular. And also I can relate to that since I've had moments in my life where it feels like Groundhog's Day, where I had moments like that in my life more often, where I was getting up early and just driving to work and being a goddamn drone, doing the same thing every day and feeling like I was caught in a loop and I couldn't get out of it. And one of the moments I specifically have is when I was listening to Nine Inch Nails, oddly enough. Every Day is Exactly the Same, that song. I would listen to that every morning almost and just be like, yep, this is where I'm at right now. And it's... I know Bill Murray definitely has mannerisms about himself. Where he kind of talks out of the side of his mouth all the time and he just sort of doesn't really care about whatever's going on. You know, it's cool. So I've got that going for me, which is nice. That kind of thing. And I'm not even sure what that reference is. I know it's him. I know there's a character he did where he was not quite all there. I forget what it was from. I think that was Wait. Was that Groundhog's Day? Or am I thinking of a different one? No, Groundhog's Day was the main character. I think. I'm thinking of the one where he was on a golf course. What one was that? Caddyshack, thank you. Yeah, there's again. It's movie night here on KillCo Whiskey Musings. Movie and theater. Alright, folks. Last chance to get in your tickets. And as I mentioned, there are 3 participants at the moment, with a total of 7, lucky number, entries. So your odds are really good, even if you only put in $5. There's a chance. It's happened before, it'll happen again. And once more, make sure you have hit the like button because the YouTube overlords demand your thumbs, and you need to feed the algorithm for them, because that's how the internet works. At least on here. Not like that. Dalai Lama, that's true. Yeah, most people like movies. I'm trying to think what the most recent movie... Oh, I watched the Red Panda movie recently. It's not called Seeing Red. What the hell is it called? But I did realize something. I feel like a red panda when I deal with a situation I don't like. It's like... That's the feeling I get in my head if something happens that I'm not exactly prepared for. Make myself look bigger and scarier. I'd have to watch that movie again, though. The music in that movie was surprisingly good. That was a not an expected thing, where they pretty much did a combination of like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, and J-pop bands, and like merged it together. And it was surprisingly catchy, and pretty surprising overall. You'd have to watch the movie to know what the hell I'm talking about, though. Oh, it's good. See, it takes me a while to drink, folks. I'll put these aside. I will do one more pour before the evening is over, I think. I do have to keep in mind that I have not had dinner at all. So with that, I'm about to eat something after I finish the stream, which will be sooner rather than later. I'll end it at 9 o'clock. That should give me enough time to heat up some food. Oh yeah, and the stuff I have a dinner dealie, and all I have to do is microwave it, thankfully. Doesn't mean it's the best food to eat, but it's going to be good enough. And unfortunately, I got the food a while ago, so I'm not even sure if it's still good. We'll find out. The hard way. It should be. I feel like I just bought it, but it's been days. It's the problem with being me and having issues like I do. Just something that seems very recent sometimes is not. Just it isn't. I think I got this at the beginning of the week, but my memory is freaking hazy. No, James Morgan, no more prepping anything. I don't do that. I was doing the HelloFresh thing for a while, but now that is... Ugh, the thought of it is exhausting. I'm not going to deal with it. And I'm already tired. That was the problem. I would be putting off making food, and it wasn't good. Plus, I think it's part of the reason I gained a certain amount of weight recently. Not a fan of that. Working on getting rid of that. Slowly but surely. I'm going to get super buff. It's going to be great. I'm going to look like The Rock. It's not true. 3-chord rye. Sweeter rye. I like it. Cool. Zen Boot, I'm probably going to pour a little of my 3-chord Aryan Tan pick. The Butterscotch Sundae, because it's glorious. Pressure cooker pot. It's fast and wholesome. I have one. But you have to keep in mind, as I've said on some streams, that... How do I put it? Everything has a cost. That's the best way to put it. I don't know how to say your name. Beesree. Wild Turkey, the best bourbon. It is delicious. I don't have any right now, which feels weird. I especially like Wild Turkey 101 and Rare Reed. I have a fond memory of Wild Turkey Rye. Wild Turkey 101 Rye. That one was good. I haven't had a bottle of it. I have a very special Wild Turkey hanging out over here. So I do have Wild Turkey. It's just not what I'm going to open anytime soon. Also, cheers to you. You're welcome. You came in at the tail end of it all, though. Wild Turkey is glorious. And once again, for those of you who are still here, Dry Week starts tomorrow for me. So the channel itself will go on vacation for a week. Which is a good thing, believe it or not. One, I take a break from whiskey and alcohol overall for a week. But there still is the possibility of sporadic live streams depending on how I'm feeling. I've done it before. Oh, and also keep in mind there will be a new game being released in, I think they said 10 days. So after Dry Week. But as soon as that happens, expect to see a lot more gaming streams. Okay? Because one things I like thinking about is often... The streams I've done so far have been games I've played for a while, so I'm used to them and accustomed to playing them. But with a brand new game, that's going to be fun. I'm going to do more of that, where I've never played the game before. The new look... Oh, blah. James Morgan said we just got the new look bottle for the Wild Turkey 101. Do you know if the juice is the same? I'm pretty sure it is. I'm not going to say for certain, but I've had that feeling happen to me a few times with, it was High West. It was a High West bottle. It was a different label, but it's the same stuff. I don't know if that's the case with Wild Turkey, but I'm pretty sure it is. They've done that kind of thing before. If you look at stuff like Jameson, for instance, I've heard rumor that Jameson changes little things about their label over time. They don't do any dramatic changes, but over time they have changed little bits about their label, but they haven't changed anything else about it. Like the whiskey inside is still the whiskey it was. Zenbu says, if you live in the U.S., last chance to enter tonight's raffle. Aryan Tan barrel picks, plus a 4 Roses special edition. Yes, that's true. This is it. You have 5 minutes. That's all. And your odds are really good. There are a total of 7 entries. And 3 people. And they're not even. Like, there's one person who's got a distinct advantage at the moment. And it'd be nice if they won, because they are a patron of mine. By the way, I have a Patreon. If you want to donate $5 every month to this channel, that's where you do it. I think we are 3 people away from getting to 20. Just saying something. I didn't expect to get anywhere near 20 subscribers, but hey. Oh, you live 10 minutes from Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. I didn't know they made an anyone proof until YouTube had reviews. Yeah, that's the thing. Surprise! I went to... Was it Lawrenceburg? Hold on. Nah, point is, I went to Kentucky in November and had a lovely time. So much whiskey there. I still have bottles that I haven't opened from there, now that I think about it. I don't even remember where they are. Shit. They exist, I promise. What were they? I still have I still have bottles from Texas I haven't opened, for that matter. Ugh. Fun, you know? Blech. And again, I know Zenbu just said it, but there is a sample flight tonight. 3 Irene Tan picks, 1 special 4 roses from my collection. I feel weird saying that, by the way. I have to start talking about my samples as special picks from yours truly, from my collection. But it's true. The 4 Roses LE, although it was donated, so I always feel like it was officially someone else's. It is technically mine, and I can do what I want. Ancient Age has an 80. Who knew? I have Ancient Age somewhere up there behind me. I have an inventory. I have a spreadsheet, but the problem is I will not update it. So at some points I go in, usually to tell people what I have available or just to be curious about stuff, something. For some reason I'll open it again and be like, oh, I have bought 5 bottles since I first looked at this. And I update the date just to help myself a little so I can roll back and be like, wait, did I? I have a feeling there's a couple bottles I purchased not long ago that I have not entered yet. Need to do that. I'll probably do that after the stream. Just because so I don't forget. Which I will if I don't think about it. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's going to be an early night, folks. 2 minutes till the stream. Well, 1 minute till the stream ends. Not till the stream, but till the raffle ends. And I will proceed with the giveaway. Whew. So good. If you like buttered, what is it? Buttered English muffin. That's another little Andalusia note. Andalusia triple distilled, I should say. Lovely. With that, I'll be pouring a little bit of the 3-chord. This is the Irene Tan pick I was talking about. It is in this sample thing. I'm going to just do a splash, because I don't need any more alcohol right now. Just had 2 ounces, and, well, 2 ounces in 2 hours actually isn't that bad. It feels like it's bad because I haven't eaten any food. Evan Williams' bottle is popular here also. Yeah. White label, bottle and bond. It's a deal. It's a deal. I'm not a fan of it as much these days, I have to go back to it because I got a weird note off it for a while. I feel like I'm off center. That feels strange. Raffle over. Boom. Done. Could stop that. Blip. There. No more. Anything entered from here on out will not count. Now, see if I can get to this raffle part. There are, again, only 3 people who entered, but someone has a bit of an advantage, technically. We'll see what happens. How do I even do that? Oh, yeah. Bloop. Hi. That's weird, isn't it? As you can see, here are the names of the people who have entered. I am going to waffle them, randomize them, if you will. I don't know when I decided to start talking like, what's his face? I can't remember anything. You wasquy wabbit. Elmer Fudd? Sounds about right. Don't know when I decided to start doing that. But it was a while ago. Where the flick? Here we go. Hold please. I have to break out my Google Assistant. Tell him to wake up. Where the heck? Why? I know how to use a phone. Let's think. No, it's right there. For fuck's sake. Gotta wake it up. No. Alright. Anyway, I use my Google Assistant here when it wants to work for this next part. So I'm going to randomize this 7 times because 7. There's also 7 people, or 7 entries in this. So there we go. Elmer Fudd, yeah. Jim Beam Barrel in the UK, almost the same price here. Oh. Randomize the wacky waffle weirdness. Wow, I almost broke my tongue. Thank you, Sugar Kitty, for that. So here we go. 1, 2, whoops, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it. You can see it. It's right there. Verify. 1 and 7. Pick a random number between 1 and 7. Do it.
Here's a random number, 6.
What's 6, everyone? It's Mr. Great Shot. Patron of mine, so thankfully I can get in touch with him. And he entered, what, twice? That's the fun thing with raffles. I never know who the hell's gonna win. I swore that Mike Franklin was gonna win because he had more entries. But, there you go. You saw it, Mr. Great Shot. I will get in touch with you. I assume you're not here at the moment. I know you said you were gonna go AFK. By the way, hi. I need to mentally prepare myself for that, Mr. Great Shot, Mr. Great Shot. There you have it. Stream is over. We're good. Stream is over soon, within the next 60 seconds, really. So, thank you, everyone who joined me, for everyone who participated in the waffle. I might do another one on Sunday. We'll see. Again, I need to get more funds due to reasons that are not great. Specifically, medical bills, it seems. That's a thing now. I don't want to go into it, but let's just say I don't have insurance right now. And that was not part of my plan. It was because something went sideways, and I have to figure that shit out now. It's great. Yeah, or Unlucky Mike, yeah. There'll be other chances, don't worry. There will be Irene Tan bottle picks at some point in the not too distant future. Sunday, maybe. No Sunday. I forgot. next Sunday. Not this upcoming Sunday, but again, dry week starts tomorrow. Do not expect a video tomorrow. It's a maybe. And there's also a maybe it might not even happen tomorrow. It might happen Sunday. It might not happen at all. A lot of things depend on how I'm doing. And right now I'm doing not great. But I'll be all right. We have the weekend to relax. And I won't be drinking whiskey after 4 p.m. tomorrow. So if I can do something before that, if I can at least record a video, we'll see. But the editing is going to slow me down. So no promises on anything, but the streams for Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday are non-existent at the moment. There will probably be random gaming streams, but no alcohol involved. Or just random study streams. Again, there's a lot of things I may be doing. Variety, if you will. Singing streams, who knows? We'll see. So don't expect anything for the next week. Take some time off for yourself if you want to. You don't have to. I'm doing it because I have a liver issue. That's one thing. I have a fatty liver, so I have to kind of stop. And the Whiskey Tribe is doing that, so I am stopping for a week. They also will be doing a stream tomorrow at 2 p.m. my time, so that's 2 p.m. Eastern, on, I assume, the Whiskey Tribe channel. We'll see. But thank you for joining me. Tune in next Sunday. Not this coming Sunday, but next Sunday. And keep an eye on Instagram. Keep an eye on Twitter if you do that. Join Patreon if you want to keep in touch and get to see the weird and wacky world that is me. That's always an option for $5. Cost of a latte at Starbucks. As always, I got to do this right. Live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome, even though it's really hard to do that sometimes. Oh, and I will see you out there. Boop. Oh, there we go. Thank you for joining me on KillCo Whiskey Musings. You can find my social media and Patreon in the links below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.